Welcome to the Curate Your Life podcast with Temetria, where we focus on curating the life you've been dreaming of, one goal at a time. Okay, y'all, this is going to be fun. I'm excited about it. I wish you could see my desk because I have stuff all over my desk because I am bringing you Temetria's favorite things. So Oprah can do it. I'm like, why can't I? And I can, and I am. So I'm going to bring you my favorite things today, some of my favorite things, and I'm excited about it. And this all started because I got this new steamer that I love. It works so well. And anybody who will listen has heard about it because I've talked about it so much. So I decided, you know what? I think I'm going to do a favorite things podcast and share some of the things that I love with y'all. So here we go. I'm going to share some of the things. I will put links in the show notes. So if you're interested, you can go and check these things out for yourself. Full disclosure, some of the things I will get an affiliate fee for if you use the links. Not everything, but some of the things. And so I just want to be transparent on that. Unlike Oprah, I'm not quite in the position to give the things away to everybody, but if you want to get them, you can go get them because these are really things that I love. And so everything here I use on the regular and I love. So the first thing, which obviously I get a fee, I make money on, is my Curate Your Life planner because I created that. I think when I hold things up, it's going to probably mess up the lighting, but we're going to roll with it. But I created this planner because I have always used planners. I love them. And I've tried different ones, all different ones. And I always just needed something a little bit different. So I put one together myself. I created one. And I refined it a little bit when I developed the Curate Your Life program, so it works along with that program. When you work with me, you get one of these planners to use while we work together, but you can also just order it and just use the planner. I have a little video. I tell you about how I use it and some best practices when you use it, but it helps me to plan and reach my goals. It helps me to plan my quarter. I work on goals quarterly, and when I work with my clients, we work on one goal for the quarter. It helps me to plan and reach those goals, know what I'm working towards for the quarter. Every week, I sit down and I plan and I map out my week, and then every day I get my thoughts out and set my intentions for the day, and it really helps to keep me on track, and it helps to start my day the right way every day. So that's my first thing, the Curate Your Life planner. And just a little preview of things to come, I am creating some journals that are just strictly for getting your thoughts out. I'll tell you a little bit more about those when they're ready and when they're available. Probably by the end of the month, maybe early August, but probably by the end of the month. So stay tuned for that. So that's the first thing, the Curate Your Life planner. Okay, I'm gonna have to move around a lot and stack things up, so there may be some noise in this one. So the second thing is the steamer. Y'all, I've had steamers before that work okay, not great, and they fizzled out a lot. So this, it's a steamer and iron in one. See the little iron? I'm like, it had me at the iron, but it's a steamer and it has turbo mode. Okay, I got this at Costco, and so I don't have a link, and I looked on Amazon to see if you could get it on Amazon, and I did not see it. I saw some similar by Conair, but I did not see this one. Okay, first of all, if you normally listen to this podcast, you can go over to YouTube and see it. I'm actually showing the products. So this is the box that the steamer came in. It's a steam and iron, all 2-in-1 with turbo. It works really well. It's fast. It heats fast. I like the, now I got to get rid of this. Hold on. I like the, oops, that's something else over here that I have to show you that I just almost knocked off. I like the iron part because if you have hems that you need to press down, or a pleat or something like that that you need to actually press, you can do that with the iron part and it still steams. But the steam function is serious and it works really well. I love it. I really was very tempted to put it in my suitcase when I went on a trip recently. We were driving, it was a road trip, so there wouldn't have been airport security. It wouldn't have added weight because it's pretty big. This would be heavy to put in a suitcase if you're traveling on a plane. I held myself back, but I really, really wanted to take it with me. So I'm on the hunt for a travel steamer that really, really, really works as well as this one. So if you have a recommendation for me for that, I would love to hear it. But that's the second thing, the Conair steam and iron 2-in-1 combination with turbo. All right, that's the second thing. Oops, I'm losing things as I go. I should have given myself a little more space. Okay, the third set of things are sourdough tools from Barlow & Co. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram. If you don't, you should go over to Coach Temetria on Instagram and you can follow me there. I have gotten into making sourdough bread. It's fun, it's delicious, and I don't know if y'all know this about me. I'm a joiner, and like when I go in, I go all in. So a friend introduced me to Barlow & Co. That's actually where I got my first like dehydrated starter, but you can make one on your own. But if you don't want to do that, you can get starter from them and they give you the instructions and you start your starter for sourdough. Well, they also have handy little tools that make it easier and more fun for sourdough. So I have purchased some of their handy little tools. The first one is their dough hook for mixing the dough. It's fantastic. They have this size and then they have smaller ones that will fit in the jars that you need for, it's a thing. So you can go on their website and you can see. But the first one is their dough hook. I love this for mixing the sourdough. The second one is their bench scraper for manipulating your dough and moving it all around. These are handmade by the Barlows. I don't think that's their last name, but it's a couple and they do woodworking and she makes bread and they're very nice. They answer all the questions on Instagram, but these things are handmade. So this is a bench scraper. And then this little doodad is a knife for cutting the bread. So then you cut it and it makes the slices and it makes it easier to cut your sourdough, especially the boulets. I think that's the way you pronounce that, the artisan loaves. So that's the third set of things in my favorite things. And that's from Barlow & Co. Okay. The next thing is my Kindle Scribe. I had a Kindle a long time ago, like first or second generation, and I love to read. I read a lot. I moved out of my house in 2019 and I had in a loft area a wall of bookshelves. I loved it so much. Oh, my library. And that was one of the hardest things about moving, was getting rid of my books, or most of my books, almost all of my books. So now in a smaller place and still wanting to read and wanting new things, I don't want to bring a whole bunch of stuff in. So I decided to get another Kindle. So I got the Kindle Scribe. I love it because it's a good size. You can write on it. It has a pen that does not need to be charged, and you can write, and it's like writing in a book or on a notebook. It's fantastic. So then you can take notes in the book. You can also make notebooks. You can download fillable PDFs, but I love this. I mainly love it because I have all my books with me. I can take it with me and it's not taking up space. Okay, what's next? Next is Soma, intimate apparel. I love their bras and panties. I love their loungewear. And my new favorite thing are their sleep shirts. The material is just soft and yummy and delicious. And they have fun patterns, which I don't know that I'd always have so many patterns, but these are just nice, lightweight shirts to sleep in. They're not super long, so you don't get twisted up in them. But all of their loungewear is fantastic. All of their fabrics are comfortable and soft and good quality. And I love their bras and panties too. Same with those, good quality. The materials are good. They feel good on your skin. They have a great rewards program. If you sign up, you get points and coupons and things like that. And to keep you coming back, it works, but it's worth it. I love them because when I'm around the house, I want to be comfortable, but I want to be cute comfortable. So one of the random things that goes through my head is like, okay, if there's a fire and I have to run out, I'm like, will I be presentable at all? Or will I be a total slob? I don't want to be a total slob. I would like to, if there's a fire and I have to run out, I would like to be presentable in case I'm the one on the news to be interviewed. Okay. What is next? Let's see. Okay, we'll get into beauty products. All right, this is basic. This is simple. These are inexpensive. I was in cosmetics. I worked in cosmetics years and years and years ago. I love makeup. I've tried a lot of mascaras. There are a lot of good ones. I love these because they work. They're fantastic. They're not expensive. They recommend replacing mascara every 3 months or so. That actually may be a little bit long. It may be 6 to 8 weeks that you're supposed to replace mascara. So with that, these are at a price point where you can replace them and not break the bank. And they do a great job. This is the primer. Use it first. Put a couple of coats of that on, and then the mascara. And I use the black, the water resistant. I don't use the waterproof. It's fantastic. I love them. All right, let's stay with beauty products. Everybody needs sunscreen. I don't care who you are. You should be wearing sunscreen. Even if you think you're not outside that much, if you're in your car back and forth, that sun exposure is cumulative. It builds up. It's Elta MD. It is lightweight. This is clear. They have tinted. It's broad spectrum. It is an SPF 46. It's fantastic. I love it so much. I will sometimes just do this concealer powder as instead of foundation. It's lightweight, it's fantastic, and it is relatively inexpensive. This will last. It doesn't take a whole lot. It lasts for a while. So sunscreen, you should be wearing it every day. Okay, still in the beauty realm. I'm a curly girl. Finding products that you love and that work can be challenging. One of the things, and I have a lot of stuff under my counter to prove that because I've tried a lot of things, but I have settled into what I know works and what I like, what I can rely on. So this is one of my go-to products. It's the Curl and Shine Conditioner from Shea Moisture. I love it. I use it as my daily conditioner. If you need to, in a pinch, you can use it as a deep conditioner. I use it as a co-wash, if you know what co-washing is, but it is fantastic. It's not expensive. It is gives you a lot of slip. It's hydrating. Love it. And it smells good. It's not too fragrant. I don't like things that are super duper fragrant, so it's not too fragrant. And going back to these things, not fragrant. I love that. I don't like fragrance on my face and my makeup products or my skincare products. If I'm putting on a fragrance, I want to just put on a small amount and have that. And I don't want it to clash with all the other things. Okay, so my new favorite thing for my hair is this rosemary foam. It is by It's Natural. This is hard to read on this bottle, but it's by It's Natural. It's called Rosemary Styling Foam. It's infused with agave nectar. It's fantastic. That's those two things are what got me this today. It's a mousse. It's not drying. It gives you good curl definition. Gives you volume. I like it. I love it. I just found it. I found a new stylist who recommended it. And so that is one of my new favorite things. Okay, my next thing, which you may or may not have noticed that I probably needed as we're going through this, are my readers. I love these. They're from Amazon. They are, I think, probably a knockoff of the Peepers. They are Eye Keeper. They come in a 4-pack. I don't know if this is the exact 4-pack because I have some red ones somewhere, but they are blue light filter readers. So they help with filtering out the blue lights from the screens, which is good for your eyes, especially if you spend a lot of time on the computer or looking at your screens. The final thing, I think we've done everything. Shoes. All right, y'all, I found these Rothy's. They're called the Lace Up Sneaker. They're just little flat tennis shoes. I like them. I like the square toe because I think it looks a little different than just normal tennis shoes. They're washable. They're comfy. They have some support. Goes back in there. I've worn them a lot lately. I wear them all over France. I wear them with dresses. I wear them with pants. They're super comfortable, and I think they're a little bit of a step up from a super casual tennis shoe. They also come in a beige and an animal print, which is kind of fun. So I think I got everything. Checking my desk that is full of stuff. I think that's everything. But yeah, those are just some of my favorite things, right? And part of the Curate Your Life process is bringing in and adding things that you love and things that will help you have and live the life that you envision. So the glasses for vision, literally, to see. The beauty products are simple, effective, and the shoes, the clothes, they're comfortable, but they're quality. The tools make life easier, and the planner helps me get through, plan, live every day the way that I want to live it. So I just wanted to come share that with you. I thought it would be fun. I would love to hear what some of your favorite things are. Come over to Instagram. I'm at Coach Temetria on Instagram, and share. Let me know what you love. I feel like I'll be doing this again because there were some things that I could have added to the list, but I didn't want this to be too long today. So I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you find something that is your new favorite thing. And again, I would love to hear what some of your favorite things are. Until next time.